takker til den galopperer. Yeah, rytmisk lavin, ingen offre. Sygligste trips til det vokser. Højen hænger tung som politiets helikopter. Et danser og et bombe.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Old2TheNew. I'm your host, Villain, aka Villaindulu, together with...
It's your boy BMR.
And today we got a special guest in the building, Kaka!
Yeah, let's get it.
What's up, Kaka? How are you doing?
I'm fine actually.
You good?
Yeah, I'm going through this whole Corona shit.
Yeah, this Corona is crazy.
Freezing ass weather and shit, but it's alright.
Fucking cold.
It could be worse.
It's cold in Denmark.
Can't complain.
Yeah, man. Welcome, Kaka, to our show.
Thank you.
It's an honor to have you on our show. Yeah, really, it's been an honor. We tried to reach you out. I know you're a busy guy, but you managed to work your things out and come spend time with us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate for this moment. Before we even go any further, we really appreciate and respect you for your energy, for putting up and be here with us.
Thank you.
But before we go into deep details, let's just take it from where it all started.
Yeah, shit, where it all started, man. I've been doing this. Actually, this year is officially my 10 years anniversary.
Ah, for real?
We made We made the Give My Sweet like 10 years ago now.
Ah, for real.
So for me, I've been doing some music before that still, but for me it's like officially being out there in the whole celebrity, being on the spot kind of vibe. Yeah. That's like 10 years
You
ago.
actually have been on the spot since you was young.
Yeah,
I've been doing my shit, doing some paper boy shit and stuff like that. You've been on like on a spot in a long time.
Yeah.
How does that work with you, like being on a young kid? Raised as you're African Danish, right?
You're from Tanzania,
Half, yeah. My mother's from Africa, from Tanzania.
Yeah.
My father's Danish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's I like it really much. I'm so glad that I'm having this possibility to like live my dream.
Exactly.
And yeah, of course, I've been low key for the past 5 years because I had a kid a couple of years ago.
Oh, you do?
So, yeah,
nice.
my kid's second.
Nice.
So that's why people didn't hear anything from me for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just been taking the low key, chilling with the family, family first.
Yeah, for sure.
But now she's 7, so I can get back into this whole rumble tumble.
Back in the game.
And I got fire for you motherfuckers, trust me. I got an EP coming out soon.
Oh, nice.
Look out. Look out. The name of the EP. Kaka's EP.
I think we didn't settle with the name yet, but I think the name's gonna be Another Chance.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whole concept is getting another chance, chance in life, getting another chance with what you do in life, getting another chance with your situations. So that's pretty much the topic for the EP is like, and this time I did some more focus, trying to make some more songs for the ladies, for the females, and be more empowerment. Because like there's a lot of songs that degrades people in all kind of level, male, female, kids.
You have to balance the.
I'm not saying that I'm holy. I've been done doing my shit already. I've been flipping 30 some fucking kids TV and shit. So I'm definitely not the Holy Ghost. But I tried to change, and that's also the reason why I chose the topic saying one more chance. It's like I changed, so I would like people to see the changes that I went through, and I want to put that shit.
That's very interesting when you talk about your changes.
Yeah.
Because as far as I can go back with your career, you was named yourself Little Kaka.
Yeah.
Then you become Kaka.
Yeah.
Then now you are Big Kaka.
Yeah.
When do you notice these changes? Like right now, I'm the Big Kaka. Before you get to older Kaka or whatever is coming next.
I think it started out because like when I started, I was like I was short as fuck, like 5'2" or some shit. I was short.
You still are.
Yeah, I'm tall as hell. Today I'm 6'2", so I couldn't go with it. No, but the thing is, I was a young kid in the business. Plus, I was not that tall, so everybody was just, my name was Kaka, so everybody was just calling me Little Kaka because I was little and my name
just
was
like
Kaka,
a little
so it made
kid.
sense. And then I became a little older, and I started to make different kind of songs that was more about me and what I was going through.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I changed it kind of like to Kaka because that was easier, because like Little Kaka was more like an alter ego kind of. But then,
for the TV, for TV too.
Plus that was the vibe.
For TV too. Just for the DRTV too.
That was the vibe I came from.
Yeah.
When I was in the beginning, I was like 16, 17, and I was hanging out with Natasha and these guys.
Yeah.
So I came from that with the name Little Kaka. And then when I entered the stage as me, I changed it to Kaka.
Yeah.
But then I got a name within this business. And then I changed it to Big Kaka because there was nobody like me. And Kaka just means brother in Kiswahili.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I was the little brother hanging with the elders. And then I was just the brother hanging with equals. And then all of a sudden I had these young kids looking up to me. Exactly. So of course I became the big brother. Okay. So that was the Big Kaka. Because I was the big brother.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good.
So it grew with me kind of like plus I'm 6'2", so I ain't a little no more.
You're 6'2", that's okay.
Who inspired you to start making music?
The funny part is I was not even supposed to make music. I always wanted to be the dude that had their friend making music, and I was like this manager type.
Yeah, okay.
But then when we was like 18, something like that, there was a lot of reggae shows in Copenhagen, and I really wanted to go. And especially after Natasha died, everybody was like, yo, you got a dope voice, you got this, you got that. And of course these girls told me to like pursue your dreams and all that shit. Yeah. But I didn't focus on it like that. But when people come to you and go like, yo, you can come in with your 10 friends and get 2 bottles of beer and two boxes of beer if you go on stage for 10 minutes. I mean, I can go on stage for 10 minutes and come up with some bullshit.
Yeah. For real.
So the first year I didn't have any songs. I was just going on stage doing freestyles. Yeah. So for the first like year and a half, I was just on stage doing freestyles, and then all of a sudden I got caught up in it because there was a lot of fun, and the love I got from the audience, and the love I got from being on stage, and the freedom I felt. There was a kick. There was like a kick to know others. I never felt it like that before. So I was like, okay, shit, maybe I should start writing some songs. So when I go on stage, I actually got some songs.
At least you have something.
Because everybody was so hyped about my freestyles, and like, yo, this was just a freestyle. Let me just sit for 10 minutes and write an actual song, and then come back on stage and do some real shit. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, 10 years after, we had a fucking major hit, and we was all over there. And
but when you started your freestyles,
it was still the freestyles.
Yeah, but did you listen to somebody at that time who made you like, that's why I want to rap? I
was listening to Eminem a lot when I was a kid. Okay. Cause I'm this brown half kid from the suburbs, and when I grew up, when I went to Africa, I was white. But when I was in Denmark, I was brown. Yeah, so always being in the middle of everything, and I had to. Yeah. So I was listening a lot to a lot of his songs. I was listening to him, and I liked the whole concept of making like histories within music. Because normally people was just talking about what happened in their life, and the way of doing it was pretty like one-on-one. Yeah. But the way he did it was like he was taking the truth and he's just expanding like crazy. Yeah. And I really fell in love with that shit. So, and then somebody told me you can't do the same vibe in Danish. And I was like, alright, let's accept it. Let me fucking try that. You can't tell me what to do and what not to do. So I tried it, and like you've seen, it actually made out. It made some sense.
But just to take you back, a little bit back, you mentioned Natasha. And Natasha was... she's like, still one of the relevant things of Denmark, like who brought the whole dancehall reggae and shit like that. Yeah, put Danish on status. Big up Natasha, RP Natasha. Yeah. And how was it like? Because I've seen you work with her on a single something like that. How did that all come out?
I've been on stage with her a couple of times. Yeah. I never actually made a song with her. I had a chance to do a song after she died. Yeah. Because I'm working with Fafa and Fresh and these guys. So we had a couple of tracks with her, and we was talking about enemies to like a feature or something, whatever. But I was like, nah, I don't want to do that shit, because I actually knew her from back in the days. We were supposed to do a lot of things just before she died. We was at the backstage, the last concert she had in Copenhagen. We were sitting in the backstage, and she was like, yo, when I'm coming back from Jamaica, we gotta do some stuff. It's gonna be like you coming on stage first, doing like warm-ups up, whatever, and then I play my show, and then more and more, the more you get comfortable on stage, we can add you more and more to it. I just gotta go to Jamaica real quick, but when I come back, we're gonna fix all these things. And I actually texted her the day before she died. I was texting her because I made a song on one of her songs called Real Sponsor. Yeah. And I made a song in Danish on the same beat. And I was like, yo, can I get the beat? And she was like, yo, I just need to get back to Denmark because we gotta find out, we're far from these guys, how it has to be, and whatever. But right now I'm just going to Sean Paul's father's place, and this show, blah, blah, blah. She was texting me, Kuba was texting me, we just gotta go to these things, so I'm gonna text you tomorrow, and then we're gonna find out what we're gonna do with it. And the day came, and then she died the same night. So that was for me. It was hard.
It was. How did you manage like to look into your career, music way, and things?
I was in a hole for like a year or something like that. I was listening to so many of her songs at the time because like that was the only vibe I had of her being alive, and especially live songs that she's been out playing, like Roskilde Festival or this place called Club 47. I had some songs that was recorded live, and I was listening so much to that because I used to, for 2 years prior her death, I used to go to all the concerts, being at a show, freestyling with her, rapping with her, doing all this stuff, sitting in the backstage afterwards. But not in my widest imagination, I would have expected her to die in that Jamaican trip. So nobody was going like, oh, we gotta rush this, we gotta make these songs, we gotta do this, we gotta, because like everybody
could have been dope though if you guys had something together. It could have been dope because our style and your style, if you put it together, could have been a bomb.
And we were supposed to, but because she died, I didn't want to do any features on any other things because that was like a thing for me that if it was supposed to, it had happened.
Why are you still alive? Not to take chances.
Nah, because from now, after she died, it was more like if I do anything with her, it's just gonna be leaping in on her career, on her success. Exactly. And I didn't want to be like that.
Can I say something to that? That I've been wondering a lot about. I know you know Makuba.
Yeah.
And you know her good.
Yeah.
But how do you feel like about this other female artist coming on the track with Natasha called Tessa?
I think it's dope.
After the time that
I think it's dope. Many people maybe expect me to say, oh, I'm not getting her, but I think it's nice. It's everything in time and place, and the time and place is now to do this kind of collabs. Plus, it's a female movement going on right now.
100%,
so for me, it actually makes sense. Yeah. And nonetheless, it's a dope song. Shit just went platinum. So
that's congratulations.
So I mean,
Tessa, Makuba, and Natasha. Nice.
And plus, the whole topic of the song is the females laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it makes sense to me because like Natasha was the queen, still is, but she's not alive. Makuba is the legacy of it.
Yeah.
And Tessa is the legacy of whatever work they did, the two of them. So for me, it makes sense. I know Tessa for a little bit. And I know that she put so much respect in Natasha and Cooper too, and the whole movement they make. So off of that, I think it's a dope collab.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Plus, cause there's a lot of young artists and the young females and young kids that don't know about Natasha in the same way that the rest of us.
No, a lot of the new generation doesn't even really know who's Natasha is. No, they can listen to her songs, they can fuck with the vibe, but they don't understand the whole.
And I remember Natasha back in the day. She was a hardcore motherfucker still.
But you, who knows or who have been hanging with Natasha and Tessa, could you see them if Natasha was alive today? Could you see them hanging together or be like two persons who's really vibing together?
Yeah, because I know Natasha. Natasha was all about the movement.
Yeah.
Natasha was all about the black movement, the reggae movement, the female movement, and she was like fighting like crazy. That's also why I'm saying Natasha is the Danish Tupac.
Exactly.
Like
she is the biggest artist.
And it's not only that she's a dope singer and dope lyricist. She had the whole package. Right, and she has so much personality and so much soul. So for me, that would make sense. If Natasha was alive, she would have been making songs with all these fucking female artists, because that's what Natasha do.
But what about these rumors? Just catch you there. What about these rumors I heard about you making a song with Beenie Man, but you never get back to Beenie Man? You ignored Beenie Man. I heard that.
Yeah, I had a chance to do something with him, but I was in a time in life there where I couldn't cope with all these things.
Yeah.
That was at the time. It was just after Natasha died. there was a lot of, he was in Denmark a lot, and he was singing with a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
And it was like inviting me to the studio, come do something. But I was not in the right place in my mind at the time. I was tired and sick of it because of the thing that I was sound like Natasha. Everybody was, half of the people was congratulating me. Yeah. Sound like Natasha. The other half was hating me for sounding like Natasha.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
At the end
That's
of
how
the
it
day,
is.
everybody just want to get a piece of the cake because there was a lot of people who felt like they had a second chance with me coming out and singing like her, so that they felt like they had a second chance to jump in the boat and being on the bandwagon.
For real.
And,
but
and
do you regret like that you let the opportunity to be on the beat on the same song?
Nah, definitely not.
Do you regret like, oh maybe fuck, I could have done that?
Nah, not even, cause like everything happens for a reason. So for me it's like I went on stage with Beanie Man a couple of years after that at the place called The Rock, where I was the warm-up for him. Yeah. And I went to the backstage with a big fat joint.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was asking, hey, because he didn't see my show. So I wanted to do something
special for him.
Right.
Special, so he can
Beanie Man. I mean, that was Beanie Man.
Nobody was saying no. That's why when I read up this article that Beanie Man tried to make a song with you and you was not available, I was like, what the fuck wrong with this? Seriously, I was like, bro. Because if I get a call or a message or shit from Beanie Man like, yo, I want to put you on the song, I'll be like, right away.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much shit I'm going through right that time, but I'll be like, yo, this is King Beanie. Sing my nigga. Who got the keys to rap him?
I understand.
So I was like, yo, man.
I understand, but
I never understand that shit. I was like,
I went to the backstage afterwards though. Still, I went to the backstage and I asked him, hey, can we smoke a joint before we go on stage? He was like, nah, cause you know we ain't got time for it. And I put one of these big fat joints,
put it in, rub it in his face.
and I was like, but I got this, it's already pre-rolled. And he was looking at it.
Excuses.
He was looking at it going like, alright, fuck it. So I lighted it up, I fixed it, made it all perfect and shit. And it took the first roll like. He smoked a quarter joint in one fucking draw. I was like, alright. I fixed
my money on the joint.
I was like, I ain't gonna say shit. So
smoke your own.
I fixed the joint, and I was like joking, saying like, hey, you want another puff? And he was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I'm saying shit. So smoke a half joint in 2 fucking draws, like. So I was like, cool. So he said, hey, I gotta be on stage now. Like, he went on stage, and I didn't drink before my show, cause like I wanted to be all fresh. Imagine he came to my show and saw it, but I understand that.
That's nice. That's
anyway,
business opportunity.
So I was like, alright, fuck it. I took my drink. I went downstairs. I was standing close to the stage, and he was on stage. He played like 10 minutes. Yeah. He played for 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden he was playing Come Again, and I saw the motherfucker starting to get high as fuck.
Yeah, like
he was on stage.
Now it's working.
He was fucking up in the Come Again song, and I mean that's me singing Breaker Jam. You should actually know this song. You should just be on your back spine, right? And he started fucking up, and then all of a sudden he's looking into the crowd and looking at me with the face going like, you did this to me. You finna get your ass on fucking stage. You did this to me. So I was like, hiding a little bit. I already chilled with him in the backstage. I wasn't concerned, and plus at the time I was hanging with a lot of artists because. I see myself as one of the biggest and one of the greatest. So for me being with these guys, that was like, this is my league. This is where I'm supposed to be at. So I was not even there. Of course it was Beanie Man.
Yeah, for sure.
But music-wise, I will still be better than him and when I had the age that he has. That was my mentality. Still is a long way. But so I came on stage, gave him the mic, and we started singing. I was not even thinking. He started rapping some shit, and I was like, I've seen the shows at the time. I was like sucking into all these dancehall shows, going like,
give me the mic.
So I was with the mic, and he started singing. I interrupted, go like, yo, wait, check this. And he was like, what the fuck just happened? I said, alright, cool, I got you. And he started singing again, and I'm like, okay, cool, check this. And then we went into the chorus, go like, he got out, that's like, whatever. And then we came back to the second verse. And the DJ started to fuck up in the mixes. And he was like, stop mix the thing.
Was it on purpose?
Yeah.
Was it on purpose?
Stop mix the thing. Just push and just stop mix the thing. Just play the thing. I was like, cool. So I said, put your right foot up. So I put my foot up on the
speaker.
And we started singing. And the DJ started mixing the bullshit again. So he fucks it up. At the time I start my part, he fucked up the beat so the whole beat stops. And I'm just taking the flow Beanie just did. So I'm just
you just keep going.
Yeah, straight acapella. Start singing, and then my last punchline is that I'm named after myself. I'm saying, Kaka, I know that I sound like Natasha. And that's my last line, and the whole crowd goes crazy. And Beanie tries to sing again, but he needs to that.
But the crowd is
way
too
loud.
loud.
Too loud.
So it's like you just snap the shit out.
Beanie man be on stage like, one more cloud. So the whole shit.